Back to Warcraft, back to TeD Cup, back to the winner bracket semifinals. Who will advance in this game? It's two Koreans against each other, so one of the Koreans will advance, that's for sure. But who's it gonna be? Both went to DreamHack, both will come to Raraland. Travelers of the world for Warcraft 3. It's LawLiet versus Soin.
And it seems like you are not in-game yet, because I don't see or hear enough surprise in your voice yet, because we got a surprise in store for our viewers. We were expecting the second Night Elf to step into the ring today, but LawLiet is off racing the cheeky bugger playing human.
Okay, Sock already leaving the game saying, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, I don't have to watch this. I'm going back to the 4-on-4 queue. But I know his human off race is really good, but when was the last time Soin defeated him with his Night Elf? Like, that must be years ago. Is it too easy? Is it a little bit of a challenge for LawLiet?
This seems really risky. This seems real risky. Yeah, I would have been on board with that as well. LawLiet's matchup, Night Elf versus Orc, normally looks outstanding. Soin sometimes there has some issues, like many Orcs out there. I think against his Elf, Soin would have had a tough time. But LawLiet, he's playing it with human. Trying to show his master class with not just one race, but two.
Okay, I just checked it. The last time LawLiet lost to Soin was in May 2021.
It's been some time. Very curious to see how LawLiet does this. Like, it has taken a lot of the top humans around the world a long time to really master this matchup against Orc. It's really not easy. The Farseer Wolf harass later on, followed up by Headhunters, so hard to stay alive against, or at least not to fall too much behind against. Right away we have pressure on the Archmage, and if that guy drops low HP, immediately you're going to be extremely limited in what you can do.
Well, LawLiet is of course unlimited in what he can do. Will be quite funny to see. No Arcane already, no tower at all, no expansion. Probably just a simple rifle push then.
It's quite a few footmen. We saw Chimiko before. Normally his playstyle nowadays is 3 footies right into rifleman. With a 3 farm tech, with more footies, now a 5th footman coming. This could also be old school play. This could also be footy, defend, casters, and a panda, which used to be popular for a while. Not so much anymore, but LawLiet, he may have his own take on this matchup.
Oh. Thank you for the support. Warm up for the 15-month resub. Shout out to the best channel on Twitch. Much love. There's so many channels and you pick us as your favorite. That's lovely. And also Duro with the 47-month and the rah-rah-rah.
Thank you. LawLiet skipping the tower. That's very bold. He has to rely on fast reactions. He has to be quick with a militia call to make sure he doesn't take too much damage from the wolves. And so far, that was successful. Look at the Farseer's experience. He, in fact, has 0. And the toughest time might be over for LawLiet soon, because Defend is finishing in just a few seconds, and then the Farseer, or the Headhunters rather, have a much harder time.
Okay. What a humiliation for Soin that would be. Yeah, just off race in one of the biggest tournaments we have in the Asian scene, and getting defeated by off race.
And I think it also makes sense that LawLiet is playing this style, not the 3 footies into rifle style, because I have heard from LawLiet many times how good defend is. Normally on the other side, and today he wants to prove it.
Yeah, I heard the same from Scars. Maybe they can have a little chat over that topic at Raraland.
Oh, I'm sure they would love to have that. Archmage running to the middle. This looks like a tavern hero to me. Who's it gonna be? Is he lacking gold?
Panda.
A little bit. Oh, and also supply. Oh, no, there he is. The Panda second indeed. So this is a style that TeD, for example, for a while played quite a bit. Handful of footies, 3 farm tech, defend Panda, and then mass casters with breakers on tier 2.
Okay, is there no good solution against this from the Soin side? He's trying TC, he's trying the norm.
I think the biggest problem with this build is that you fall behind on second tier levels potentially, right? Because you don't have the 2-farm tech, because of the slower tech. But you have, of course, the Panda from the Tavern who's pretty fast. Oh, the Wolves. Will they scout the opponent? No, they don't. This would have been a big moment. LawLiet gets the full camp. That's level 2 for him on the AM. More experience on the Panda. And the Book of the Dead could be really good in the right moment.
Exactly. Book of the Dead only really bad if there's a lot of Dispel, and especially AoE Dispel. But with Shaman, only single target and very, very limited. Oh my god, can he steal this? Had to use the Chain Lightning just to make sure.
The footies certainly can't get involved in a fight at the moment, but I think they all survived the early game, if I'm not mistaken. The wolves being resummoned over and over, really annoying. More and more militia usage has to be used here. Perhaps he should have gone for an Arcane Tower. After all, this would have made defending this a lot easier. But what this also means is the wolves were harassing a lot of the time, not creeping, not tanking, and so the creeping of the TC has also been slowed down quite a bit. Honestly, I like excuse me. I like LawLiet's position a lot. If he gets the Panda 3, if he gets 50 supply, plus if he gets out all the breakers, you know, that's the big upside of playing against TC. Going breakers right away, the Stomp not that big of a threat.
Exactly, because magic immunity. Thank you, Minero, for the 3-1-3 sub. Long live Warcraft 3. Truer words have rarely been spoken.
What we also saw from Soin in the past was a fun Chain Wave build, when he didn't go Stomp, but rather Chain Lightning and Shockwave. This is also a possibility to hit the main base. LawLiet now finally trying to set up towers, and I like that choice. Soin has always been known to love to play the lame game, especially with an expansion behind. I'm kind of expecting a peon to move over there into the corner expo, but nothing there visible yet.
Panda's leveling and leveling and leveling. I wouldn't mind double AoE. It seems like these past weeks we've seen a lot of area of effect spells, with of course a lot of Panda, and so in Shockwave. Dude,
can we take a moment to appreciate, by the way,
no,
how well LawLiet is playing this? Like, isn't this just an amazing game so far? His human is looking outstanding. I think someone got a bit caught by surprise with this build. 3 farm footies defend, right? Because almost nobody plays this anymore. But this is looking amazing so far. Gonna be very curious to see how this goes on map 2, by the way, when Soin will be a little bit better prepared.
Did you see, by the way, if it's human or if it's random?
No. I'm pretty sure it's human, though. But I did not see it.
Okay. We have the Shockwave build that you telegraphed. That is something we've also seen in the Arcadia qualifier that punched his ticket to Hamburg. And so how effective is it against LawLiet? Sorceress getting intercepted immediately and killed off. No breakers yet.
But Militia could be ready. Where are the boys? Not called yet. LawLiet here with that, perhaps a little bit slow, but he had the heal scroll in time. Speed scroll gonna run out soon for the Orc. There was only one. Shockwave comes through again. Oh, that was not the best placed Shockwave. Only on one Sorceress. That one is gonna fall. But I think LawLiet defends this pretty successfully. Didn't have to use a TP to get back. And now he's gonna have 2 towers standing in the main base as well, which makes him pretty secure there. LawLiet still looking confident. Moving south now. He still has a heal scroll. He still has an invuln. I think he easily has time to cancel this Great Hall.
Oh, yeah. It's still, what is it, 2 minutes or something? A little more until this is finished? He can, I don't know, get a new coffee if he wants to. And Soin will not defend this at all. It's just more creeping for the heavy artillery Shockwave.
Dude, Soin is in trouble. Isn't he? He's playing the army that's going to fall off more. He doesn't have an expansion to rely upon. The Panda's going to get stronger and stronger. We'd have to see perhaps the ring is also given over. And the more breakers come out, we know this, the harder things get for the Orc. Soin needs to get ready for the breakers fast. It's time for Kodos ASAP.
He's still building raiders. Yeah, there's no perfect solution to this. Also, without Storm, it's not too easy to eat, especially against a player with good micro. And there's also no reinforced defenses. Roasted peons.
Oh, big breath.
Broken burrows.
Cement upgrade, not quite finished yet. And this little kill will be enough for Archmage level 3. Normally that should mean Aura, and so it does here. LawLiet, by the way, he just researched backpack upgrade. Who the hell researches backpack upgrade? We thought he could maybe even bring Clarity's mana pots from the main base, but right now we focus on the fight. The footies in the peon line making things tough there. Shockwave, this one was good.
Getting burnt now.
From the TC still.
Dude, I didn't even know that humans have a backpack upgrade. I've not seen it in forever. But yeah, kiting back with Sorceress is relatively easy. Oh, Shockwave connecting big as well.
Breath of Fire from the Panda once more. He's got lots of mana still, by the way. Mantle and Pendant in his inventory. Oh, but here comes the Shockwave. The heal scroll a little bit too late. And suddenly, Soin might be turning this around with the AoE spells.
Ooh, Chain Lightning level 2, of course, as well. Against Breakers, nothing else makes real sense. It's still a wild brawl. The Panda can get some more kills, but Archmage is in trouble. Has to go for the TP. Can calculate this well because there's no Stomp. Yeah, was this too ballsy? I mean, damage still done. Nothing to produce right now for Soin as he only now starts to burrow. And the economy is wrecked. You see the corpses here. But Soin not without chances if he can recover from this one.
Yeah, I think it was a really good exchange for Soin. He's got strong hero levels now. LawLiet perhaps getting a bit over-eager. If he had just been creeping, if he had just kept leveling up this Panda. Imagine if Panda creeps the map, gets 4.5, and we have like 65 supply breakers. Then things get really tough. But LawLiet, oh my god, look at the cojones. He just lost his whole army, and now he's thinking about expanding. That might be a little too bold.
Looks like he's having fun. Who doesn't when playing human? Am I right, Chad? This camp a little tougher than expected, maybe. Soin is scouting for this expansion, expects it upper left. Doesn't find it though, but the main base is still a target.
Oh, and the shop's gonna be taken out and the heroes are so hurt. This is gonna be a tough defense for LawLiet. Everything is super bruised in terms of heroes. And the Shockwave from the TC waiting to line up the big DPS.
Do we have any priests left, by the way? Oh yeah, they were just trailing behind. Maybe forgot the group. Okay, these towers didn't do anything. Nah, expansion again? No, peon. What do you? Ah, there we go. Little misrallied. Okay, now we're back in a situation where Soin is getting an expo up and LawLiet is under pressure.
Quite a bit of gold here on LawLiet. Militia can help once again against Chainwave. We know how that can go as well. Oh, and there it is. Huge damage against the Militia. No heal score here to heal them up. And Soin seemingly taking more and more control of this game.
Chain Lightning again. Got a bit of mana. There's no mana potion, so that was the last of them. Panda in trouble. Has an invo potion. Will be ready for 7, but the castle's still missing. It's just not enough mass. Oh!
Invuln is ready last second. Needs to heal now
Archmage.
with the priest, but the Archmage also in trouble. Yup. He sees the weakness and he gets the hero kill. That's level 5. And I think the next hero kill in a second as well. LawLiet. Oh my goodness. Seemed like he had this game almost in the palm of his hand, but Soin, with a good defense into the follow-up, shows him how it's done after all.
Well, to be fair, it's LawLiet's own fault. And only his fault. Maybe he wanted to prove a point that human is competitive on the highest level. But he made a mistake, and if human makes a mistake, that's really tough to come by.
I would love to have a resume from replay function right now. Like, after he cancels the expo, imagine he falls back. Imagine he creeps the greens, he creeps the consumable, he creeps the red camp maybe even. He has a 65 supply army then, and then it's a way different story. Potentially. LawLiet really spread this fight out thin when he was attacking into the orc base, and then when the casters are so exposed, they go down really fast, like we saw there. Wonderful usage also of speed scrolls. Soin always knew how he could make perfect use of his shortly timed advantages.
Alright, seems like we got some issues with your volume. To me it sounds fine. Let's see if I can fix it myself. At the moment...
Be better. Might be better now. It's
Nope.
75%.
Nope.
As we hop into map number 2. It is human, by the way, for LawLiet. This wasn't random. This was human being picked.
Okay, I will just restart Discord real quick because that didn't do anything. Be right back. Of course, people can't stay with me. And you will hear me, and you will see us both, and you will soon see the second game of this series. But first, we gotta get Remo back on the line. You know, sometimes software has its issues. Restarting the tool. Recalling the demo man. And now we'll see if it's better or not.
Hello, hello, folks.
Oh.
How you doing? Nice to have you here on Back to Warcraft, the channel where folks have been losing a lot of channel points through bets over the last 2 days.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's not fixed at all. But I also don't know the reason for this. Okay, maybe we have to live with it. Maybe I just lower myself and then we still have the same level. Just quiet.
That is a bit strange. I punched myself up a little bit more.
Yeah, to me you're really, really, really loud. It's just not picking it all up for some reason.
Wait. Did I accidentally do this on Ninja? Let me reconnect to Ninja.
I listened to the Discord, so Ninja has nothing to do with it, because we had issues with the Ninja in the past. It's odd, Remo. It's odd.
That is strange.
Yeah. Sorry about that. LawLiet has to stick with human. We have to stick with the sound we got at the moment. Oh my god, my ears are so loud. It's unbelievable. Farseer, again. Archmage, again. Northern Isles, the map this time.
Alright, let's see how this one goes. Farseer, level 1 being aggressive, not creeping first. LawLiet again going with a 3-farm tech. The build seems to have not changed. And we see aggressive play coming out of the orc right away. This is going to be a notable tech lead again, it seems like.
So funny, you're getting quieter and quieter and they don't change anything. Okay then. We'll see if people can still hear you once the game is over. We do have a different build this time by LawLiet, as he learned from game 1 and has a scout tower up in the base.
Tech now finally begins. Around 45 seconds perhaps or so behind the orc. That is notable. But if last game is anything to go by, then LawLiet probably going to go for a Tavern Hero Panda again, as the wolves are harassing in the main base. The militia reaction time, by the way, has looked really, really good. For non-human main race players, this is oftentimes a big difficulty to get used to be fast with the militia, but LawLiet's been doing this really nicely.
Moves around, gets caught though. Wolves have an idea of what's happening, and this will be some chip damage, but as long as there's no damage in the economy and in the base, then it's all fine. Soin sees, there's a tower. Militia called immediately. Very quick reaction by LawLiet, and more distraction.
I think Soin is pretty satisfied with this early game. The Archmage still only level 1, taking a bit of damage here and there. The footy is now slightly banged up. Defend is finally going to finish. I wonder if LawLiet should try to take a fight with this defend. Then, of course, pretty strong against the Headhunters, but still lacking that aura. That is, I think, the most concerning thing.
The age-old problem of human on this map. How to get level 2 secure and without too many losses. And I think this game is already not the greatest. Oh man, this Archmage movement.
Yeah, the Wolves always on the AM, doing a good job. Even with the boots, it's hard for him to get away. I like the one grunt being thrown in as well, to have a little bit more damage against these defend footies. Still enough supply open for the TC. He comes in here, nicely finishing out the 31 out of 31 supply. And also we have an early bestiary. Headhunter? Oh, he's baiting the Water Elemental to overextend against the Headhunter, knows exactly he can save it. And finally a bit of experience for the Farseer. He's low level, but he's fine with that. For the Archmage, it's a bit different.
Yo. Used Militia now, tier 2 not even finished. cloak, which he absolutely might need. Everything is so hurt and so low. And the shop is only at 1/3. Like, this early game is a disaster.
Yeah, LawLiet gonna have to show us a couple of tricks here to get back into this one. Tier 2 finishes. It is MK this time. Whoa, that's gonna be a big timing deficit.
He can't even creep reliably. Everything is low. Okay, he's trying. But once again, if Soin goes to this spot instead of the natural. GG. Now the tank is gone as well. How do you buy the time for this MK to work?
LawLiet perhaps a bit overly cocky today. Hey, map 1 was still looking pretty damn good until a certain point. But here on map number 2, it is looking rough city. TC began to creep already. Farseer got the level 2. And so it might feel strong enough to now look towards the middle.
Yeah, easy. I mean, what is supposed to stop him? This Archmage on 1/3 health? These footmen who are all basically dead and just limping back to the hospital? I don't think so. I don't see it. But maybe LawLiet knows and that's why he's staying in this game. But Soin has all the cards in his hands. Plus the marketplace now. Big mana stone now. I guess he gets an expo kill. LawLiet does. That's about it.
Might be a TP forced. TC is coming. Oh, he doesn't have the stomp yet, actually. Needs just a little bit more experience. The Watch Elemental would grant it. But the AM has to walk away. And I think this expansion can be set up pretty easily again. Oh, the Purge comes in from the Shaman just in time. So it will be the TP force. This again makes things a lot more dangerous in terms of getting out on the map.
Okay, still fighting. Expo set up again. And you said stomp. Maybe it's Shockwave again. He doesn't decide yet. Uh-huh.
It's been working so well for him. Like, he might be close to a 100% win rate with Shockwave. It was always heralded as the worst spell on the TC, but Soin is proving that assessment wrong, perhaps, as of late.
Okay. Furberg about to go down too. That is solid levels on the Mountain King. And Clap can destroy Orc armies. We've seen it over and over again, but only if you take the direct fights, which you don't necessarily have to with Raiders, with Speed Scrolls, with Endurance Aura. Rune Brace is also nice against Storm Bolts if LawLiet decides to go for that route. Still no big
says
issue.
the Rune Bracers on the TC. Normally that's an item he loves to keep, but of course also good gold. Waiting for more burrows, for more production. The expansion now halfway through. Sapper! Oh, is this enough damage? I think it might be.
Oh, no!
It's not 50 HP missing.
If only he sends the Water Elemental with the Sapper, then he gets it. But he forgot about it.
Oh, that's a proper Sag, dude. Ay, ay, ay. Well, that happens sometimes, I guess.
Does he have enough time for the follow-up attack? It looks like it. It's still 1/3. So yeah, solid damage done. But it was also so expensive.
Alright, LawLiet's gonna get the cancel. That must mean Shockwave now. LawLiet, Soin knows the main base is exposed, and that's where he can strike right away. Go for the buildings, maybe some pillage. But you know, LawLiet keeps his chances alive. Canceling the expo here was certainly important.
Yeah, but it was, as you said, also a tactical expansion because he can't defend here now. It's once again the shop gone. That's once again the breaker tech gone. Shockwave, Shockwave, kill, kill.
Next Chain Lightning. Oh, that's a lot of peasants saying night night. LawLiet needs to get some return kills here. Fast. With the clap, right clicks, Stormbolt gets at least the one raider. That's level 3. But that was certainly a favorable trade for the Orc.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Levels look good. 3-3. Inventory looks good. Supply will look good. This time he also has reinforced defenses, so a counterattack is way harder. The arrival of breakers is now delayed by like 2 minutes.
Also very nice that the TC was able to hold on to the Mana Stone. That keeps working now in his favor for the mana recovery. Also Clarity's, of course, running. And we saw earlier, once the TC gets level 4 for the aura, and later level 5, he becomes so scary. Item here picked up, Scroll of the Beast. One of the worst ones, in my estimation. LawLiet, very eager here to move in. Wait, the MK doesn't have an Immo Potion. Wait a minute.
That's a problem for sure. Can pass something. Oh, TP last second. Get some dispels off. There's more experience for TC and Farseer. And the TP gone. And no push again. Invis Sorks. Okay. Invis Mountain King on LawLiet's side. I love it. Is he scanning for Watch Awards or what's he doing? He's always scanning for something. Oh, it was the Crystal Ball, right? Ah, yeah. Crystal Ball to see what's up there and how much is left.
Pennant of Energy. Oh my god, these items, dude.
Oh.
Players certainly can't complain. TC getting more experience from the lab. This might be level 4 for him. This level 2 aura upgrade, definitely very valuable. The Farseer no longer. So we have the experience. As I say it, he walks into range. No, okay. Everything going to the TC. That's level 4. And this might be the time where Soin feels eager to take a fight. He's got so much mana, dude. He's got a mana stone and a mana pot.
4 Invis footies. On the way to the economy, I guess. Plus a scout footy to see what's up here. They will be missing in the fight.
That is a cute play by LawLiet. Certainly is. But if they're not with the army, then what's his front line? Dude, like, look at this army right now. It's 4 priests and 4 sorks. Let me tell you a little secret. Those guys don't survive long.
Ah, okay. Especially not against Chain Lightning and Shockwave, I heard. Plus, there's a lot of Shockwaves. There's no breakers to steal mana. He's not in range of an Arcane Tower. Everything is lined up. Where's the wave?
Oh my god! Oh. Regent Scroll up. Dude, everything is still alive. The Regent Scroll could be glorious. And LawLiet holds on here for the time being.
MK?
Footy's harassing as well.
Ooh, okay, Invis save.
Moment.
In the meantime, Footman. Kill a burrow. Lol. This game is so odd.
Looking at Soin's mana though, he's still got so much juice that he can spend.
And soon the floodgates are open. He's very conservative with the shockwaves, right? There could be like 3 more already.
They could use it against the farms now. No, against the caster backline. There's also the healing cancelled. There's 1 more Regent Scroll on this MK. And a whole bunch of potions as well, actually.
Yeah, big mana potion, small mana potion. Heal Scroll could have, is preventing a double kill. This is just an AoE war between these two. Footmen are moving into Soin's base again. We got Invis here. And he sold the crystal ball, so no reveal.
MK there was pretty close to falling as well. LawLiet is kind of making this work, actually, amazingly. Spike Barricades now finished. Pillage also upgrading. But I think LawLiet, he won this exchange.
That's an 800 gold advantage.
Yeah, however, expansion is finishing in a moment.
Oh, yeah. And that should be secured then. So are the burrows. Soin is not supply blocked. He rebuilt these burrows. Again, Stormbolt Clap. There's no heal scroll anymore, right? No. Oh my god, this AoE is nuts. Next shockwave could be triggered soon. Is LawLiet running out of healing?
I think Soin's running out of units. He used the speed scroll to only get 2 casters in the end. This was a wonderful defense by LawLiet. But like I said, it is still the expansion running in the meantime, which I'm not sure LawLiet scouted. He's taking out the footies now as well. A little bit more experience there. Farseer got 4, TC 4.5. LawLiet did this about as well as you can hope for. But now, Soin is mining so much gold.
Oh, yeah. Well, is everything saturated? Yes, looking good. Also, additional defenses as he has the before mentioned spikes. And usually it's the time for the pendulum to swing back, for LawLiet to be aggressive, but with what?
Yeah, he needs more time for more production. That's the one thing he doesn't have. As he lost the shop earlier, he couldn't go for breakers for quite a while. Lots of gold there was available for LawLiet a moment ago. But he spent so much on items. All the gold now gone. Water Elemental scouting. seeing the expo, LawLiet will have to strike there. But Soin is building such a big army so fast.
10 supply lead it is. Sorceress and Water Elemental. Invisibility everywhere for the scouts. And again the backpack upgrade. Not sure if that's really necessary. But maybe they bring some mana potion and then it definitely is. As the big mana potion has been consumed. Oh, typical Night Elf play. Illusion catches the spell.
I guess the one scary thing here for Soin is he doesn't have heal scrolls. He doesn't have invulns. So this MK could have a field day. This MK is still looking strong with the items that he has. However, I am tempted to say that this MK is the only thing that looks strong on LawLiet's side. So all hopes rest on Modi Stonesmith.
Modi. Let's see if Marn isn't the better one. Okay. Opening to this fight, invisibility gone, not reapplied immediately. So we do have ourselves a fight with Militia in, but that Mountain King already down to barely any HP. Heal scroll used against the Shockwave Chain Lightning. Units are falling because he finds the epicenter clap, moves back immediately, needs an invis soon. Oh, Shockwave level 4 helps. The Chain Lightning doesn't do much damage.
Dispel against the Lightning Shield. MK again coming out of Invis. The mana potion used well there for more. Oh, Outbreak of Trouble! Focus Fire, there is Reveal, there is Ensnare, and there is enough damage in the end to get that kill. A huge kill there. TC now almost level 5, and the MK is officially out of juice.
Exactly. No potions anymore. No level 5, no aura. He needs that Archmage back, but I doubt he's gonna get it. There's another Shockwave, and soon a Chain Lightning as well. Oh my god, LawLiet in the ropes. He needs a miracle now. But without mana, how can you create miracles? I don't know. Shockwave to bury the dwarf. He was not the savior he needed to be.
Alright, Soin saves his honor. If he had lost to the off race, that would have been a bit painful. Map 1 very close, but map 2 he shows who's in charge. And he does it again with the Shockwave. It was Soin coming up with a Shockwave strat. I was worried perhaps this may have been now figured out. But no, it looks still strong. It looks pretty fun as well.
Oh yeah, especially if you're rooting for Soin. For LawLiet, probably not so much, but it was his own fault. Not going Night Elf, but trying to do a statement and win with Human. Soin's pretty good in that matchup thanks to the Shockwave build. And now we got the winner bracket final of Moon versus Soin and the lower bracket semifinal for elimination between LawLiet and Fortitude.
Is LawLiet going to continue to play off-race?
No way in hell he's going Human Mirror against Fortitude.
I would be very surprised. I mean, depending on his spirits, on how trolly he feels, he might play Undead now. I could kind of see that, maybe. However, here in the lower bracket, most likely, I would assume he's going to go back to the basics, play with Human. Normally, he's quite strong in Night Elf versus Human as well. Although he has proclaimed in the past how difficult of a matchup that is. But yeah, we're going to find out about that later on. Our next match is actually the upper bracket, the decision for first place with Moon versus Soin.
And you know it, coming to your home screens after a little break, so don't go anywhere. Or at least not too far. Holy! Wait a second, we just got a donation! 20 euros! Please don't hack. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Looking forward to Rara Land. Can't go into the break without mentioning this great support. Much love. Be right back.